Hey everyone, Dan here. I wanted to take some time to look at Clover Health today, CLOV. If you enjoy this analysis or any of my other videos, I would appreciate a like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. So let's get right to it. If you're not familiar with Clover Health, they were rocked, for lack of a better term, in the beginning of February with this Hindenburg short seller report, which then, set wave to a bunch of investigations and sort of legal firms jumping in. So it's just been a poop show, for lack of a better term. And it set the stock price tumbling down. This is the 1 hour chart, but if I go to the daily, you can see what happened here. I mean, this one was beginning of January, but it was trying to recover at the end of January and then just got smashed by this report, in a stock that had already started to sort of show some signs of selling off, but it was trying to recover, but then it just got crushed by this report. I do think that that will kind of run its course and that'll turn out to be okay. I trust the leadership that's involved there, and I do have long positions in Clover, both in shares and in call options. So in any case, what I'm looking for as someone who has a position is a couple of things, and here's the chart where we stand today. This I labeled as the critical double bottom because I do think that this 919 double bottom that you see here, that I am really, really hoping was the indication of a trend reversal and sort of like a true bottom. That's what I'm looking for out of that 919 level. Anything that falls below that, we're really in uncharted territory in terms of Clover. And, I don't really know what could happen if it falls back below that. It would sort of require an additional analysis. And just remember, it can go back down and test it and sort of reestablish off of that level. I hope that it doesn't, but just know that if it does go down there, just look to see what it does at that level, if that is sort of still in a tolerable zone for you and you didn't cut loss somewhere else. Where we are today is this 1004 level. We are on Sunday night here, so the market will open tomorrow morning. So we'll get to see what pre-market has in store as well. But the levels that I see here, so there was this 939 level that I would actually anticipate holds our current strong level of support. 993, there's some support there, but if it's a tough market condition at open, or something is happening, there's some volatility in the market, then I would I wouldn't be shocked if it blew through that 993 level, but I would expect it to get support from 939. And so that's additionally why I think that 919 level is the critical bottom for me as somebody who has a position in Clover. Anyway, if we can get, ourselves moving in a bullish direction here, I'm really looking at this 1008 level, which is this one, to be our next level of support. And I think that, if we can just keep moving in the direction that we've been since that double bottom, we would be in good shape to do that. This, if we can establish this as support, this should be incredibly strong support. You see all of this previous support here in many different ways, wicks and bodies of candles. And then it, was additionally a point of resistance here and sort of allowed that downtrend to continue. So I'm hoping, we get over 1008 and then we are very, very strong support from there. 1024, we might see a little bit of consolidation there because of all this previous price action, but I don't anticipate it'll be anything that'll really knock our socks off. Same thing with 1053. My suspicion is we may move a little bit sideways around 1024. We'll probably bump off of 1053 a couple of times. And then the same thing might happen to 1082. Just sort of come up and consolidate around it a little bit. I don't think it'll be a bunch of bumping off. But when we get to 1108, that level is going to take some doing to get through, I think. But if we establish it, then we should have a pretty clean run up to 1141, this top level here. And then from there, it would take another analysis. So, quick recap on what I'm hoping we're looking at in terms of price targets and levels of support for Clover. Establish ourselves at 10:08 on Monday morning as our level of support. Do a little bit of sideways action around 10:24, bump our heads off of 10:53 a couple of times, shoot up to 10:82, bump our head off a couple of times, shoot up to 11:08, struggle to get through that. We establish that as support. We fly up pretty quickly to 11:41. And then we do a new analysis. It's not inconceivable that this all happens within a couple of days, if not by the end of this week. But regardless of the time frame here, I do think that those are the price areas to pay attention to, see what happens when they hit them, and sort of continue your analysis in real time as it's happening. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Good luck if you're in this trade or if you get into it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.